Alright folks, I want to try a different spot in the house. The dining room, I guess, kind of gave a weird echo. So we're going to try it right here in the living room in my easy chair. So anyway, I got one whiskey for you tonight. This is Blood and Oath, Pact number 4. The 2018 version comes in this pretty cool little case. Marketing goes, I mean, these guys are they're on their stuff. So set that off to the side. Be careful when you open this box. It is just placed in there, not quite like the Booker's. Pretty cool burned little wooden box. Probably make a nice lamp one day. So I'm going to read off the front of this one. If anybody doesn't know who Blood Oath is, this will be the first time I ever drink it. I just heard about it recently and had the opportunity to pick one up. So I did. Blood Oath, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, finished in toasted oak barrels, 49.3% alcohol. This is Pact number 4. It says, a masterful union of 3 carefully selected, well-bred bourbons, each of the eternally entangled members of this extraordinary trinity brings its own voice to the rich harmony. A delicate counterpoint of spice and fragrant vanilla is carried by the resounding deep chocolate, caramel, and oak, rising from the gently toasted oak finish. This rare whiskey shall never again be made. So, if you have the chance to pick one up, do it. This is Pact number 4, bottled on 2/18/2018. And if you can see the writing on the front, I'm not a complete idiot. It's just written in fancy little script, cursive. So, that's why. I've never read it before. So we're going to uncork it. You know, the little bits out of the way. Save you for later. Alright. Just a drop. Nice little cork. It's got a, looks like a little natural cork. So, give it a nice little close up. Watch out, Eddie. That's Eddie. Say hi to Eddie. So, ooh, that smells very familiar. It almost has like a, it says bottled for Lux Row Distillers, Bardstown, Kentucky. It's got a almost like a Booker's small batch, single barrel bourbons, whatever. It's got a nose familiar to that. Yeah, toasted caramel, whatever. Definitely got a lot of spice on it. Man, this is very reminiscent of like the it's almost like the new Booker's Little Book bottling. Oh, the second swallow went down much smoother. Still had some spice. Very smooth and creamy on the palate. I don't know if I had to do a blind tasting between this and a Booker's or Little Book. I don't think I could pick them apart. And the price point, you're going to pay a lot more for this one. but it is limited edition if that's what you're into. I mean, you might want to pick one up. I've never had Pact 1 through 3, so I really can't give a good comparison of the 4. But it's definitely a very nice whiskey. I don't know if it's a $120 bottle nice whiskey, but you're not really paying for. You're paying because it's limited edition. It's like the High West series. All those are source whiskeys, and they're all limited edition, and they change from year to year because they'll get different barrels, obviously, but it's not mass produced like a Jim Beam or a Jack Daniel. So your flavor profiles are going to change from year to year, season to season. I mean, that tastes just like Little Book. I might have to do a side-by-side comparison of this and a Little Book next time. It smells so good, though. I don't know if I'll buy another bottle at that price point, but I've got one. I can say I've had it. So, if you have the opportunity, go out and get you one. If anything, you get a cool little box and a nice little bottle. One day you could, if you don't want to keep the bottle, you could always turn it into a decanter. So it's pretty cool for that. Yeah, it gets it gets better on the way down. That third sip changed a lot from the first one. First one had a lot of bite to it. Second one, it got a little more tame. Third one, just freaking butter. So, if you get the opportunity and you get the cash on hand and you just feel like blowing $120, go out and get you a Blood Oath Pact 4, if you can find one, mind you. I'm also going to say that I'm going to dip into some cigars. I haven't smoked in 12 years? 12 years this December I quit smoking cigarettes. I'm not going to turn it into a full-fledged habit, but people have asked me about cigar pairings, so I can figure it out. I'm going to do some testing and just give it a whack. So keep watching. Listen to the podcast, Bearded Idiots. BeardedIdiots.com. The Bearded Idiots podcast. Reminder, not safe for children or work. Follow me on Facebook, 8 Fingers Whiskey Club. Just tune in and chill out and drink some whiskey. Have a good time. All right, folks.